Well, if you've only put one team in the top 4, who else are you putting there? Which leads me to my last haiku of the show. We now say ni hao to quick LPL discourse. Still world's favorite. Emily, why are the LPL going to run away with it again this year?
I mean, I think if you look at whoever is qualifying from LPL, and I know Tyler and I disagree on this. Well, actually, I don't even disagree.
Don't disagree.
I
It's gonna
just
happen. It's
I
gonna happen.
just want FPX to make it anyway. So for those that don't know and haven't been following LPL, only one of FPX and IG can make it because they're both in the qualifier. So if one of them makes it, which isn't guaranteed, they face each other in the lower bracket, and one of them will eliminate the other. Now, the problem is I want FPX to go for a few reasons. One, I still think that they've been more consistent. I think their issues have been more consistent, actually. And I still think I can see a world where they find their footing and make a good run. IG is just like, I even put it back here. Like, IG and LGD met each other, and LGD just blew past IG. Like 3-0. It wasn't close. And that's IG, right? Like, they can bomb out of one series and then absolutely destroy their next opponent. So IG are perpetually frustrating, but they have an incredible talent. If you look at the other teams in China, they're still able to qualify. We have JDG and Top Esports who play in their semifinals this week. If either one of them wins and makes it to finals, they auto qualify for Worlds either on points or by winning. So they're automatically, like, all each of those teams has to do is win one series, and they're already qualified for Worlds as a top 2 seed. The teams in China right now that we're looking at, like, it's always difficult to measure, I think, because Chinese teams sometimes tend to play so fast and loose. They have a lot of visible holes that you look at. I know, like, a lot of people look at their drafts and they're like, what are these teams doing? Why are they doing this? And sometimes you actually won't know the answer to why they're doing it, but it works. I still think they each have really, like, A, just like strong mechanical players, but then B, a very definitive play styles among the top 4 teams that will likely qualify. Even teams like LGD and Suning, who are really just starting to turn it on right now, as opposed to the regular season, and they just have also an advantage that people probably are going to start talking about a lot more when we do see whether some of these Western teams have visa issues or not, is that they're already in Shanghai. They're already set up in their gaming houses. They already go to the venue every day to play their matches. So they've already, like, passed. Like, they don't have to go anywhere in order to compete, which I think is also a huge advantage. But yeah, I mean, I do think LPL teams should still be the favorite, especially since 4 are qualifying, and you can get 4 very different teams out of that. Like, very definitive teams with different play styles. They're all very strong.
I have a question for you, my friend.
Yes.
Have you watched the great show Breaking Bad?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. One of the best shows of all time.
Do you remember
One
when
of the best
Jesse?
endings of all time.
Yeah, great show, great ending. We will not spoil it here. But do you remember the scene where Jesse Pinkman says he can't keep getting away with it?
That's
He
IG.
can't keep getting away with it, and that is exactly where I was going, Emily. That is IG to a T. Every single season, every split, every time it looks like IG is done. They look dead after the midseason cup. I heard rumors of possibly players wanting out of the roster. There was so much disarray. They lost Jackie Love. It's over. And they can't keep getting away with it. They play too dumb. They don't play with any chemistry. They look like 5 players who've never seen each other in their lives when they play sometimes. But at the end of the day, when everything is settled, they have the most talented players in the world when it comes to pure mechanics. The Shy is the Shy. He's going to ink. There's going to be series where he goes 0-40. He plays Kennen and runs it down over and over and over again. Sometimes there's the thing called the 0-2 power spike from the Guri. The Shy has the 0-7 power spike, where he will legitimately die in lane 6 times and still keep coming back and keep on dying. There is no logical reason why IG should make it to Worlds. There's zero. They look terrible in their last series, a series they should have won. They look terrible a lot of times this split. Baolan had a resurgence. He's come kind of back down. Ning was incredible for a while of the split, and now it looks like he's back to his coin flipping ways. Really, only person on this team that looks like they're in even any sort of form is Rookie, who had to try to drag the carcasses of the rest of his teammates across the line.
Also an IG constant, honestly.
An IG constant. There is no reason why they should be able to keep getting away with this. They should be dead. They should lose to FPX. They should be not making anywhere towards Worlds. This team should probably dissolve. This team does have. There really is no chemistry on this team. They have so much drama. They have so much disarray. There is so much behind the scenes that this team shouldn't make it that far. They shouldn't get that far. But you know what, Arda? You know, Emily, you know in the bottom of your hearts that they're going to get away with it. They're going to make it to Worlds. They're going to make it out of group stages. They're going to beat a lovable darling like Mad Lions in the quarterfinals.
Oh,
and
no.
They're gonna,
the sad part is I can totally see this happening. Like, I can't even be like, this is something that wouldn't happen.
The Shy is going to just wake up one day and be like, I'm the Shy. I am better than everyone. I'm Pick Vlad. I'm going to destroy everyone in my way. Rookie will be that constant we need. Baolan will be like, I gotta find Jackie Love. I gotta bring him back to the village. I gotta bring him back to IG. Everything will come together at the right time. Everything is gonna align.
Will still be on top esports.
Everything is gonna align, and we're gonna hate it. And we're gonna be on our shows, our daily shows, or whatever we're gonna do for Worlds. Every day we're gonna be like, IG can't do this. They can't do that. They can't do that. They look so dumb. They just threw a game, but they're gonna do it. We are going to be on there on finals night, and it's going to be IG in the finals, and we're just going to sit there and be like, this team that has no chemistry keeps winning. And there's nothing we or anyone else in the world can do about it, because the Shy and the Rookie, when it's all said and done, are the two best players in the world mechanically, in my opinion. And it's how much it frustrates people who say teamwork beats, hard work beats talent. Hard work beats talent. If you work hard enough, you can beat talent. IG says, shut up. You're a nerd. Get in the locker. We're more talented than you. And IG, I know they're gonna make it, and I hate it. And I hate it that they're gonna do it, because they probably shouldn't. But IG will find a way. They're always gonna keep getting away with it, and it's the IG way.
Tyler, I'm going to tell you two things. One, on the Chinese broadcast, whenever IG are doing really badly, they always say like, wait for Song Yujin, which is Rookie's name. So they will say like, just wait for him. Like, he can still carry IG. And then the other thing I did want to point out, just analytically for people who are watching IG, I think their success, like their road to success, if they do have it in the qualifier, is going to be through actually surprisingly good coordination from Ning and Baolan. We didn't necessarily see that in their series against LGD, but that's actually been the most improved part of IG this split, in my opinion. So,
okay, are we just gonna gloss over the fact that Tyler just booked Jackie Love to join the NWO?
Yeah,
like, he's just gonna take his jersey off, and all of a sudden,
I'm pretty sure Jackie Love is still on top esports.
No, that's a meme. That's a meme. That's a meme. It's a meme that's around where it's like Baolan became good again, so he can, track down his best friend in Jackie Love and bring him back to IG. It's a meme.
Well, they did have a very codependent relationship where Baolan kept being dragged back, where he's like, no, I want to leave, and they're like, no, you have to keep playing with Jackie Love. like Wang Xicheng went to his house and was like, no, you can't leave IG. We need you to play for us.
Okay, so
IG is gonna find a way. They will find a way, and and Emily is gonna be on this show.
I'm gonna be actually molding. That will be the most angry I will be. I will wear an IG shirt that I have from 2015 and just be sitting here throwing things at my computer screen.
Let the record show I refuse to believe in IG.
Oh, you're full. You're full. You're full.
All right,
so
let's
end. You can slam me when they both make Worlds and do well. Go for it.
Let's end the show on this. To quote Breaking Bad, these are the teams that are the ones who knock. So let us know, Emily and Tyler, which teams you believe will be the ones that have long runs in Worlds in the LPL. Emily, let's start with you.
So I think the I picked the 4 teams to qualify for Worlds as FPX. So TES and JDG, obviously, because like I said, they're mathematically in the strongest positions, not only because they were the finalists from spring, but also because they were auto semifinalists, so they have the most points. No one can beat either of them except each other if they make it to finals, right? So if both of them make it to finals, one qualifies as the second seed on points, and the other qualifies as the first place auto qualifier as the winner. I also picked LGD because I think I want to believe in LGD. I wanted to believe in them. I still don't, but I do think they can make worlds. I do think this is a really great lineup on paper. I think Shea and Peanut are both playing like out of their minds right now. And we're seeing like a next level from them that we didn't necessarily see in the regular season when IG had this or LGD had this kind of tendency to throw away some of their early advantages by making a lot of mistakes in the mid game. I do believe in them a bit more than Suning, despite the fact that Suning is actually the far more like dramatic storyline. And then FPX. Partially I will say I picked FPX because narrative. I always like having a team be able to defend their title. I also do think that with FPX's playstyle, despite the many issues they've had, I think Tion and Crisp specifically, who were a huge part of their early game success last year, have not been playing as well this year. I want to see them be able to try to defend their title. Like you always want to see a Worlds winner be able to defend their title, and then they can push IG out so IG can finally make roster changes or whatever they want to do, so they don't keep getting away with it. But here's the thing: I can't even definitively say that IG won't make it, because like everything that Tyler said in his rant could easily come true, knowing IG.
So those are the teams for Emily. Tyler, who are yours?
So I have TES and JDG. I think those are very straightforward picks. They definitely should make Worlds unless they both totally collapse. I also have Suning, and I have obviously IG. And Arda, I'm gonna give you a little bit special. I'm gonna give you a special right here. I'm gonna predict the World Finals right here, right now. I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Okay.
Spoil the World Finals 2020 Shanghai, October 31st, Halloween night.
The interesting thing is we did not spoil Breaking Bad. We are spoiling Worlds.
Yes. So the finals of 2020, the final that will sum up 2020, it's going to be on one side, IG. On the other side, Damwon Gaming. That will be our final 2020. The two teams that are so closely aligned of how they play had one of the greatest matches at Worlds last year. That is my prediction. We are going to see IG versus Damwon playing for the World Finals on October 31st, Halloween, if it's not in any team.
If that happened, it would be, as the kids say, a banger.
That would be the most fun
an
final
incredibly
of all time. That would be so much fun.
Hilarious game, yes.
I also, yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, please.
No, it's a really fun final. It'd be a
it
really,
would just
really
be like insane displays of mechanical talent.
Yeah, it's what I want. It's in my heart of hearts. I know IG shouldn't be there, but it feels like the Shy was not gonna let. He's gonna int, but he's gonna int and still win. Like they're gonna keep getting away with it, and until they're finally like killed and put down, kind of like a Freddy Krueger or Jason from Friday the 13th. They're like that movie villain who you always kill, but they always pop right back up, and they're always on the tail. So until they're finally thrown into the lake for good and exercise, I will never bet against IG when it comes to the World Championship because they just keep finding a way to find themselves there.
Okay, Tyler, if you believe in Freddy Krueger, I'm going to believe in Santa Claus. So congratulations, Shulk, on defeating IG in the finals. Let's go that far.
Why does IG have to be there?
because Tyler did a great job of convincing me that IG somehow, some way, with Jackie Love joining the NWO. Congratulations, Jackie Love. I mean, that's really the winner here is Jackie Love for joining the NWO. Congratulations.